Hey guys, Adam here, the owner of DirectionTrader.com. Let's do today's mid-morning recap and looking forward video. It's Thursday, May 22nd. And if you all have been sleeping this morning, so haven't the markets. We came in this morning here looking to trade the Russell. We were looking to take trades around the previous day's high because we opened up inside of yesterday's range. It sat there and it just bounced. It had previous day's highs, and we just bounced back and forth between previous day's highs. Really it's just struggling here to break either way. We're finally getting this push to the upside, as you see here, guys. We're starting to get this push to the upside, starting to get this grind to the upside. Just remarkable. More and more push to the upside, even though this volatility is as low as it is. Still struggling to get a bounce here and get a sell-off in these stock index futures. So, as of right now, Russell has came up to its resistance area, this previous swing high. You see last time it came up to its previous swing high, we sold off again, so we're up to the previous swing high now. I'm just curious what we're going to get the remainder of the day. Right now we're getting a little bit of a pullback into lunch here in the stock index futures, but I'm curious if we're going to continue this bullish nature into the remainder of the day. If we're able to close higher, that's going to build up confidence to the upside, especially since we can look at these S&Ps, these NASDAQ, and the Dows. We're going to look at them now. They are pushing towards all-time highs here with the S&P, with the Dow, and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you the NASDAQ, just an awesome pattern in the NASDAQ here. But all indications, if we're able to close higher into today's close, that should be a bullish sign moving forward. If we're not, then we're kind of unchanged. We're continuing our neutral bias here, where we could see a pullback come tomorrow, and we'll be back to trading inside of the previous day's trading range. You go back a couple days to my videos, I talk about trading the previous day's trading rates. Previous day's highs, previous day's lows, selling the previous day's highs, selling the previous day's lows, and being very cautious. That's what we've had to do here this week. As you see, we've had a lot of inside days this week. Basically same highs and same lows as the previous days, so we've been doing really well selling the previous day's highs and buying the previous day's lows. Now we've had a breakout above the yesterday's highs, and we've been looking at opportunities to the long side, just a slow grind up. But you can go back a couple days and look at that video. Let me show you the NASDAQ here. Really great pattern here in the NASDAQ. We had this ascending wedge, if you were to say, that broke out yesterday. And the key that I always talk about is how do we close. Yesterday, you see we had a strong close, a strong rally into the close, closing up near the highs as it was breaking out. That gives us more fuel to the fire coming into today, in today's market. And you can see we've got a little rally on there as well. So that added fuel to the fire. If we would have just peeked our head out of these highs and then closed back down inside of them, that would not have been able to go ahead and spark this rally most likely to the upside. So very curious how we're going to finish today. Are we able to close up near the highs of today like we did yesterday? That'll fuel the fire going into tomorrow, get us a little bit more of a surge here in these stock index futures. But I will continue to watch that volatility index. It is very choppy right now, just trading virtually just trading sideways right now. With the volatility index, which just causes these markets just to be really quiet. So if we're able to get a pop into the close today, a rise into the close here on the stock index futures, I will become pretty bullish going into tomorrow. If we are not able to continue this strength into the close, I will look for a little bit of a pullback tomorrow, and I'll probably start looking at the Russell, because the Russell is the weaker of the four, I'm sorry. If we are not able to close stronger into today, and we close with a little bit of weakness, I will look for this Russell to teeter its way back down, just as normal, just as we've been doing here. So, quick look at the bonds before we go anywhere. Bonds have been in this very technical pattern to the upside, very technically pulling back, very nice. But now it's the third day in a row we're not able to get a bounce off of support. So that's very interesting. We're not able to get a bounce. You could see this market start to fizzle down, which is going to help, theoretically, help them S&Ps and help them stock index futures back to the upside. So very interesting. I say this all the time. This is a very interesting trading times that we're going through right now. And it's just something that I have been able to keep my position small and just continue to trade and just take what it's given me. From an intraday standpoint, I have been continuously trading based on the previous day's price action into the current day, and then been somewhat neutral on the market from a swing trade perspective when it comes to the stock index futures. So very interesting time to be a trader, and we've been able to go ahead and continue to profit on this week in and week out in the live trading room. So if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, feel free, email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good afternoon.